Spider-Man booster boxes, collector booster boxes, are down to 678. Oh no! The market's crashing. Everything's going south. We're going to lose everything. What are we going to do? So, collector booster boxes have been doing this weird thing since Tarkir. Maybe it started a little earlier. There was little indications with Bloomborough and some stuff going on with Foundations, and then maybe a little bit with Innistrad. But then things went back to normal with Aether Drift. And then Final Fantasy came out, and things went nutso, bonkers, whatever, right? So they went to 1,000 US and then 1,300 US, and I don't know where they are now. And of course, in the meantime, there was that whole Lord of the Rings special holiday edition when they went to 1,500, and now, I don't know, what are they at, 2,500? So the perspective on collector booster boxes have changed in the last, I don't know how long. So people have this view of collector boxes that they have to be at certain price points, right? And then because it's tied to an IP, it's tied to Universes Beyond, they think, oh, Spider-Man should do what Final Fantasy did. And therefore, it kind of did. It hit close to 1,000. And then recently, after all the spoilers came out, it dropped down to 678, which admittedly is a 30 to 40% drop. Well, maybe it went as far low as 600 and has since bounced back to 678. So a 40% drop, right? But to put that in perspective, if you take a look at, say, Crimson Vow or Midnight Hunt collector booster boxes, or Dungeons and Dragons, the Baldur's Gate collector booster boxes, or any of the booster boxes from the 2021, 2022, beginning of 2023 era with the Amazon dumps. And they went to below $100 US a box to just above $100 US a box, and a lot of them stayed in that 150 to 200 range for quite a bit, and then, stayed around 180 until recently. So in the dumps, those boxes were 1/6 the price of the Spider-Man booster boxes at its lowest point, with the, market crash and the end is coming, right? So 6 times the price these Spider-Man boxes are. And yet, from people's perspective, the tendies are over, the free ride is over, the market has crashed and everything's going to zero, right? And it's just a little weird how people think of these things. Now, granted, maybe there's a lot of new people in the space and they don't have the price memory of these collector booster boxes from early on in the collector booster box era. Like, they don't remember Throne of Eldraine all the way up to Midnight Hunt when things were doing sort of okay, or up till, I guess, Baldur's Gate when things were doing okay, and then from Baldur's Gate until Commander Masters where things were choppy, right? They missed those two parts of the story of collector boosters, and they just kind of came in maybe with Final Fantasy. So maybe there's some of that, but there's a lot of people that have other things going on, and they were here but have, I don't know, edited their memory to not remember these things, and now whatever the price is at, this is the new memory of prices, right? Even though they know that they could get collector booster boxes for $100 US at one point in time, $200 US at one point in time, and now it seems to be a minimum of $300 US, right? So it's the floor is now, 3 times the price, and the floor for Spider-Man is 6 times the price. So it doesn't seem like a crash, except that this is how people, I guess, react to things when, granted, it dropped 40%, but maybe that $1,000 was cuckoo bonanza. Maybe that wasn't a real price. Maybe the market was wrong. Maybe things were a little bit too exuberant, and it's good to have things cool off. So I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Have a good day.